Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum also has come slightly above the previous swing high. However, it's not yet really confirmed. It's that wick here that you can see here at $1,823 has slightly gone above the other one here at 1820. On some exchanges it might not have done it, but as I already indicated, it could be that this here, that wave 1, which I consider to be complete, could be followed by a wave 2 obviously, but the wave 2 might not be complete yet. So we might need to look at it from a B, C point of view, a larger wave 2, which is fine, which we just move along A, B, C, which doesn't change anything in our overall scenario here, that we would still expect lower prices. And there are a few levels we now need to watch out for. So if the price can really establish itself above that $1,820 level, the previous swing high, then I think we go higher first, and not necessarily make new highs, but it would mean that we probably test the next resistance. So we've got here on the chart obviously the previous swing high at $1,820. That was broken very briefly, but the price hasn't even closed above it, probably not even on the 1 hour chart, no. So it has been rejected here so far. So this is an important level here, yeah, an important breakout point at $1,820 indicated here with that dotted line. So when that level gets broken, which is not too unlikely, yeah, it can happen, absolutely, then we will probably move to the next swing high at $1,900. That is also a very, very important previous support, and that will act as resistance. So that is the level that needs to hold here for now, for the immediate bearish scenario at $1,820. Yeah, that needs to hold. If we move above it, it wouldn't be bullish, but it would be, of course, very short-term bullish, because we could then we can probably then look at something that means a bit of short-term upside. In addition to that, we've got here an ascending triangle forming together with this dotted resistance line, yeah, and also a W pattern, so a potential reversal pattern, the way this is looking at the moment. And this is exactly that breakout point, which is meaningful. So I think this video comes right at the right time. So if you see that break, then what I would personally want to see for a long position, which will be a short-term long position, would be a retest here of the 1820 level, and then I think the price can move up to $1,900. That would be the next resistance. Why? Because it has been resistance here, it has been support here, here, and probably here there's a bit of an area of trade, but it is an important level, the $1,900 level, and this has provided support here throughout, actually, for this Elliott Wave triangle. Yeah, it's been a bit messy, but overall it's the $1,900 level. And I think if we really break the 1820 and get a retest, that would be a potential long position. No financial advice, absolutely not. You always need to have your risk management in place and everything, but it is something that is a meaningful breakout if we do it then. It could, of course, be that we are only trying to get through here and fail. And I think if this fails, yeah, if the retest is successful of that resistance level and we move down from here and break this ascending trend line, then I think we're probably going to go down to $1,700. So we are probably here at a, decision point here for Ethereum at the moment. Overall, my medium-term view is also that we still make a lower low. I think we need to go below the $1,700 level. That is based on my overall Elliott Wave count here anyway, which would suggest that we are coming down here in an impulsive wave 1. We're moving up in an impulsive wave 2 now. That has not retraced a lot, to be honest, so far anyway. So it wouldn't be too unlikely to move above that $1,820 level. After that wave 2, we would see a wave 3 down, a wave 4 up, and a wave 5 down. And that would then fulfill everything down here, yeah, to complete the overall correction for Ethereum. Looking now here at this wave 2, we can expect still higher prices for that, because I don't know if I said that in the previous video, but it hasn't even reached the 38.2% fib level, that wave 2. I think here it touched it very briefly, but overall, a wave 2 would normally go to the 50% fib level, maybe even the 61.8. And the 61.8% fib level, which is generally the most relevant Fibonacci retracement level anyway, that is exactly at that $1,900 level. So yeah, if the 1820 get broken, which could happen really in the next few hours, if a little bit of more upside pressure gets started, then we're looking here at that $1,900 level. Yeah, and this is then the next decision point. But we are not there yet, and we haven't even broken the resistance. So resistance is resistance until it gets broken. And I can't tell you if it gets broken. These are the signals that the markets need to give us. All we can do by analyzing the charts is to look at the probabilities. To be honest, the probabilities that we actually break that level are fairly high, because we would normally in a wave 2 correction need to see higher prices. Yeah, so the 38.2% fib level that I showed you, it's okay for a wave 2, but ideally you would move at least to the 50% or the 61.8%, which is that $1,900 level. From here, then the price has another chance to turn to the downside again. And to really get a confirmation that that next wave to the downside is starting, the wave 3, we would really want to break below the $1,700 level. At the moment, we're looking here at a double bottom, but the wave count suggests that we haven't seen the low yet and that we will need to go lower. And one ideal target for that would be this this $1,200 level, which is the 200-week moving average. And this is what I'm looking at here for Ethereum at the moment. There's no reason really to make it longer, but someone asked me about what is sort of my longer term forecast for Ethereum in terms of prices for the next larger wave up. Well, first of all, we've seen here a wave 1 to the upside. That was the first impulse here in May 21. We've then come down in a wave 2 here, in which we still are, in my opinion. And to get now to an understanding of where the wave 3 might go, which is the next all-time high then, the next bullish wave, only however after the current correction is finished, we take the Fibonacci retrace extension tool, and let's just assume we come down maybe to the area between $1,200 and $1,500 in the current overall correction. Then we can assume for the next major wave to the upside, but only if we make new all-time highs. In the first instance, we would need to move above the $3,600 level here, then to break above the all-time high, and then the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level would be the minimum target for a wave 3. And that would be here at $8,739. I've only roughly drawn this, so let's say 8,700, 8,800 would be the minimum target for the next larger wave to the upside. But let's be honest, it could even go higher, maybe $10,000 and even more. But first of all, we need to bottom out, we need to turn around. In my view, is the overall correction to the downside hasn't finished yet, even though I do expect if the $1,820 level gets broken, some more short-term upside, which is always possible, which however extends the whole story here. And in my ideal case, I would love to get the breakdown to the downside done as soon as possible, because my view is we haven't finished the overall correction, and the faster it happens, the better, because the earlier we can get into a new uptrend. So this is my view about Ethereum. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.